so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Well, hi there, and welcome to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
You know, a great inexpensive way to instantly improve your bedroom is...
I'm going to guess. Are you ready?
You're going to say a pillow.
No.
Okay.
Houseplants?
Yes.
Get out of here.
It's a houseplant because it's, well, not only is it gorgeous, and we're going to talk about why it's gorgeous and restful, just having that look, but NASA has done studies on how houseplants, and certain ones, which we will reveal, actually make you healthier. Because, and think of it, you're spending so much time in your bedroom, sleeping,
Sure.
and you're breathing in toxins, perhaps, unhealthy air, if you have allergies, and who's been getting sick a lot lately here?
In my case, 3/4 of my life in bed. Almost more. And to think about poor
your
Hugh
whole
Hefner.
family.
Hugh Hefner. He's been in bed his whole life, so houseplants would help him greatly.
But you guys have been getting sick,
Yes,
like
crazy,
like
yeah.
clockwork,
Yeah,
right? And do
yeah.
you have any houseplants in your bedroom?
I do not.
You
I do
don't?
not. No,
See?
no wonder. It's
See
the
how
only thing
silly?
I have is the bulb you gave me, but it's now almost done.
Yeah, and the
And
bulb
that's not enough.
And
That's
the
not
bulb
gonna
is
do
not
it.
going to do what
No.
these plants do. I mean, we're talking about plants that actually they've done studies on this. Those simple things that you see at the grocery store or at the garden center or the
Right.
home improvement store, wherever it is, and they're just kind of speaking to you. Houseplant, maybe that kind of like last minute purchase.
Sure.
They actually clean the air. They are like an air purifier, and
Right.
there's certain ones that they've found that actually scrub the air of gases.
See, this is a
Isn't that
huge.
weird?
This is a huge thing, though. I
I
mean, think
know.
about indoor air quality and how bad it can be when
Yeah.
you've got the carpet that off
dust.
gases, the paint that off gases.
Sure.
Something's got to counteract that.
And the whatever the allergens, whatever is going to just be
Yeah.
driving you nuts in
And
your
then
sinuses.
the carpet and the dog. So
Yeah.
in my bed, there are on any given night 2 to 3 children, maybe 2 dogs, and a cat and a bird.
And a heffalump.
And yeah.
I just think that'd be cute to
I mean,
see
that's
a
a
heffalump
lot
in
of
it.
that's a lot of
That's
things
a lot of,
in
that's
a
a lot
room,
of
isn't
creatures.
it? That's
You
a
got,
lot.
you got
I
a
got some
circus.
serious purifying I got
you
to do.
got a circus in there. So let's talk about what are there, because there are very specific plants that are not only going to be great for the air that you breathe, no
Yeah.
matter where you live, as if an apartment, a condo, a house. I mean, we all have a nice little place where you want to sleep and get a good night rest.
Sure.
Plants that are inexpensive and easy to grow. Right. Number one, the spider plant. Have you seen the spider plant?
Well, yeah, my dad had an amazing spider plant. Yeah, and then they keep having the little babies
have little
that
baby
descend
spiders.
down. Yeah, they're great hanging plants.
So it's
aren't
almost like the actual leaves are striped
Sure.
with a green and kind of a lighter shade
they? Right,
of green
and
or
then
white.
sort of long, pointy leaves, right?
Like a
They kind
spray.
of drape over. Yeah,
It's almost like a spray,
Right.
and then as it dangles down, then it has a little sprout of a new little
Sure.
baby spider.
So that is a good air purifier.
That is an air because apparently because those long grassy leaves. Oh, you're going to love this because I know that you don't like formaldehyde.
No, I don't.
No one does. This plant will remove formaldehyde from the air.
Get out
For real.
for real life. It
For
will.
real. For real. I double dog dare you, promise you. So today, of all the things you're doing, stop and get a spider
I'm
plant.
getting one, 'cause
it's going to look pretty.
Well, and the other thing, those Tempur-Pedic-like pillows and mattresses, of which I have one. I just found out that off gas is a crazy amount.
Okay,
of
so now you're going to be okay. It's
All
going
right,
to balance
good.
out. The other one, a couple of Boston ferns
I remember the Boston fern
because
yeah.
they're wicked smart.
Yeah, they is.
They're wicked smart, but not
Yeah.
only are they that, but because they're so cute. You know how I am about Matt Damon.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
know
He's
he's
my
your
guy.
boy.
I'm sorry.
He's your new pool boy.
But the the Boston ferns, they actually remove all kinds of pollutants, including the formaldehyde as well, inside the home. Easy to grow. Boom. Filtered sunlight's all you need. Hardly ever water it. Done. You get it. English ivy. Okay, so now you got the spider plant. You got the Boston fern.
So I can't picture the English ivy. What is that?
English ivy is basic ivy. It's
Oh, okay.
the basic ivy,
Okay.
okay? And the thing is, it's easy to grow. You want a brighter room. It can't
More
be
sun coming in. Not direct, but more just
a little
light.
bit. But this also helps remove the off-gassing, and it helps if you have, like you say, certain synthetic materials in your home.
Right.
This is going to offset that, and it's nice, kind of in an area that has a little bit of air movement.
Uh-huh.
You know?
I mean, you know what? Also, all the bedding. Think about all
I
the
know.
bedding. How much stuff
I
comes
know
out
that
of
you're
that.
now. The next time I see your bedroom, it's going to
gonna
be
look like a jungle.
It's going to be like a
There's gonna be
greenhouse.
monkeys in
I
there.
know. Another really good one is the areca palm. Now, this is something that you see a lot of times. I mean, it's almost like a set dressing plant. It's so basic. It's a very sensitive kind of a feathery frond. It's not an exotic palm,
Right.
but they really are great because they're known as a humidifier.
Oh, see, now that's great
See?
too. You
So
don't
now
realize how much you need the humidity when you're sleeping.
Well, I know. And for
Especially
that-
when the kid snores right
for your
next
for
to you.
your sinuses and
Oh,
also
boy.
for that dewy complexion.
Well, thank you.
You know, so you want
Yours is looking fantastic
Thank you,
too
thank
today.
you.
I wish you on radio, you folks could see the complexions that are in the studio right now. They're dewy and soft. Anyway, go ahead.
Another really good one is the golden pothos, and it's also known as the devil's ivy, and you've seen it everywhere. I mean, this plant it's like a weed. It grows so easily. I mean, it can grow with hardly any light, any watering. It doesn't really need any love at all, and just keeps growing. And what's so great about it is that it too also removes any indoor pollutants, and also it helps if you have animals like dogs and cats.
Sure.
So anyway, it's all kind of it's
So
a good
these houseplants are appealing specifically to someone like me with
Totally.
tons of dander and tons of creatures in one room.
and allergies
There
and
you
prone
go.
to sickness. And
There
so
you
this is
go.
going to clean
This
up
is
the
gonna
air.
make a
All right?
huge difference.
You've got to get something called the Chinese evergreen, also an excellent air purifier. It's a Chinese kind of a perennial plant. It has shiny green leaves with very interesting markings on them, and it's going to filter things out. And then the snake plant. You're going to love the snake plant because it basically is this vertical plant, and NASA found that this one is really amazing because it also grabs a lot of the chemicals that are in the air, and it hardly requires any water, very little light. I mean, you can pretty much have it in a closet, and it grows with these vertical leaves, about 3 feet tall. Wow. And so picture like a bunch of snakes standing straight up, and that's what it looks like. And there's veining on the leaves, and they almost kind of curl around. And so you can
Maybe that one's not too close to the bed. That sounds a little scary.
It's not scary.
It's just the way you presented it. I'm kind of scared right now.
Anyway, but those are all some great houseplant ideas. And don't forget the Marginita. This is the one that looks kind of like the spider plant, but it has pink leaves. So it's pink and green veining.
Yeah,
You've
I
seen
know
that
that one.
around.
Yep.
And it's a very slow growing, but also a flowering plant, and it has very little requirements. So get some houseplants.
This is fantastic
Get some better
info
air.
for me.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Yeah.
Now, I think painting is a great idea,
Oh,
but
boy,
you've
is it
made some
ever.
mistakes, haven't you?
I sure have, and we've got some great tips and ways to
Well,
do it,
hold
make
it
it
there.
easier.
That's
Yep.
coming up next. Eric Stromer, Cindy Doe. We love to improve your home and improve your life. This is Home Wizards.
To wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that